Okay, everybody, in this lesson, we're just going to talk about how to add students to our Google Classroom. As a quick reminder, we just go to classroom.google.com to enter into our Google Classroom, and you can see we've set up a couple of classes. This is the one we'll be working on today, Demo Google Class. And just as Google is, you have to click right there on the title, which is the hyperlink to get to my class. I'll click right there, and it'll take me into my Demo Google Class first period. This is the one I've established. I'll click on students. So one way to add students to my Google class is to give the students this classroom code right here. I can take that code, I can throw it up on the whiteboard or put it on my website or email it out to the students, and when they log into their Google Classroom, they can go right up here to the plus sign and they can join a class by entering in that class code right there, and it'll automatically enroll them in your class. Now, if you prefer to enroll the students into your classroom rather than give them the class code, you can just hit add right here. You have a couple of different options. First is you can do them manually. You can type in a student's name, search for them, click the box next to them, and add them to your organization right there. Another way to do it is just to search right through your contacts and find those students. You can search through your directory for your school organization, all of your personal contacts, or even select groups. One way I like to keep students organized is to have a student roster. For example, I have a student roster here with all my student names and all my student email addresses. Well, if I collect those email addresses and I copy them, over here in Classrooms, there's really nowhere to add all those email addresses. It forces me to search through my directory. So one quick workaround for that is to jump over into Gmail, go into Contacts, add a new group. We'll call this group Demo Google Class First Period. We'll click OK. Now we go over here to Demo Google Class First Period and we add students. We just paste all those students right in there that we copied from our roster. And then when we go back to our Google Classroom, we can just go into my contacts and find Demo Google Class First Period. It's got all of our students. We'll select all and we'll add those students. So there's a couple of ways to enroll students into our Google Demo Classroom. The first way was to give out the class code. The second way was to manually look for students through your own contacts or to search them in the search box. And the third way was to create a contact or a group contact in Gmail and then just import it that way. Now we have these 4 students enrolled in our new class, and we can go back to our classroom here at the home button or just directly here, and we can start posting messages that will be received by our 4 new students. Okay, I hope that's a helpful demonstration of how to load students into your Google Classroom.